Hi, I'm Greg Larry for HampshireReview.com, and in our video today, Neil Mclaughlin, the interim president, and myself will be taking you on a tour of the new $30 million Hampshire Memorial Hospital in Sunrise Summit. When you first turn left onto the hospital property, you will see that the road continues on straight, or you can make a right. Going straight will take you to the parking areas for the medical building, which houses doctors' offices and their exam rooms. Taking the right accesses the parking areas that bring you to the main hospital entrance, which is where you can register or get information. Just past the main entrance is a door which is the emergency department walk-in. Then past the corner to the back of the building is the emergency entrance for ambulance and also medevac. We'll start the interior portion of the tour inside the main entrance and lobby.
Hi, I'm Neil Mclaughlin, interim president here at Hampshire Memorial Hospital, and we're looking forward to taking you on a tour here today. Very exciting to me as a nurse by background to have a new facility here in town that's going to offer state-of-the-art care to folks of the community, and we're looking forward to showing you part of that facility here today. Our first stop along the way here is registration. This is where most folks will encounter the building their first time. It's right inside the main lobby. Our switchboard will operate from here, as well as registration for outpatient services and any inpatient stays. So we move to the side here. Many folks come to Hampshire Memorial for outpatient labs, and the phlebotomy area is right here beside the main lobby, and that'll be where outpatient laboratory testing is performed. Where we're about to enter is the outpatient entrance after hours, and really for anyone coming to the facility after about 10 o'clock in the evening, this is the way in the building. Now we're in the emergency department and outpatient waiting and registration area. This is where folks will come in after hours again and register as an emergency department patient or gain access to visit their family members upstairs on the inpatient unit. Now we're in the emergency department where 6 separate treating rooms are available. Big improvement over our current scenario. And this is the emergency department desk. And I'm moving over this direction to one of our 2 cardiac and trauma rooms. These are where cases of patients that are severely injured or have a serious heart condition can be treated, examined, and evaluated, and determined as to whether they're staying here or moving on to a facility with a higher level of care. Here's the radiology suite CAT scan or CT scanner, a 32-slice Toshiba Aquilion. That allows us to diagnose sophisticated either medical conditions or injuries and determine what's needed for the patient's treatment. It's a brand new installation, big upgrade from what we had at the old facility. Now we've moved to the outpatient waiting area. This is a sub-waiting from the main lobby, and a place where if you're coming in for outpatient testing, radiology procedures, respiratory procedures, and outpatient surgery, this is a small waiting area where you'll go while waiting for that procedure to be carried out. The dining room is available for both patients, family members, and the staff. So a big improvement again over our former facility where we didn't have this capability. So here the meals will be available to the public up until a certain time in the evening, And then after that, there are vending machines and an ATM available out in the public corridor. Here we are in the preoperative and postoperative area. This is where patients that are having surgery will either be prepared for the surgery or after having surgery done, spend a few moments to half hour or an hour postoperatively. This is a tremendous improvement for surgical patients and a great area to allow family members in and be with you as you're recovering from your procedure. We're in the surgical suite where cases from minor to complicated can be performed. We have 2 surgical suites and an endoscopy suite, all available now at this new facility. We're now on the 2nd floor of the main hospital building where the long-term care unit and inpatient nursing unit are located. And we're entering the activity and dining room for the long-term care residents. This is the activity and dining room space for the long-term care residents. Something we're very excited about here is the views they'll be able to have while they're dining or playing games or just visiting with relatives. So it's a great opportunity for them to get good views of the surrounding countryside. This is an outdoor porch. We're on the long-term care unit and we're just about to enter one of the private rooms. We have 2 private rooms and 14 semi-private rooms. One of the things we really thought would be helpful to long-term care folks that are here as a residents, we added the wood grain floor, and it just feels a little bit more like home. You can see that we also have added some furniture that'll be a little bit more home-like. The couch turns into a bed overnight if you've got someone that would like to stay overnight with you. And then the actual resident bed isn't here yet because they're moving with the residents. We're in an observational bed in the inpatient unit now. These rooms are used for patients that have a little bit more clinical complexity going on in their care, and so these are private rooms, 3 of them. This entire unit has 2 semi-private rooms and 10 private rooms. 14 patients in total, whereas the long-term care has space for 30 residents. We're at the inpatient nursing station. This is on the 2nd floor of the main hospital building, and this is the primary nursing station. There are 2 that service the 14 patient beds that are on this floor. This is the patio outside the dining area. This will be available to the public as well as staff. We'll be adding some umbrella tables and outdoor dining space. It's a great area to get outside and get some fresh air during your work shift or if you're visiting folks. This is the main connecting corridor between the hospital building and the medical office building. In the medical office building is the Rural Health Clinic, medical records, human resources, administration. This is the training room that we're going to be using for both public training, for CPR classes and things of that nature, as well as our clinical staff training. And this is a big upgrade in documentation. We'll be doing a lot more of electronic documentation, so those systems are being taught to our staff in this training room. We're in the boardroom or conference room of the facility where we'll hold our main staff meetings as well as our board meetings and other events for the community perhaps that need to come to a larger meeting space. The video conferencing system in the boardroom connects us to all of the other Valley Health facilities. We do a monthly managers video conference series that's hosted by our system president, Mark Merrill from Winchester. And then we're also available with this system to connect practitioners, whether it's physicians in one facility to another or patients to physicians in another facility. The same system can be used on the inpatient unit to connect patients here to other places. We're in the waiting area of the Rural Health Clinic in the medical office building. Medical office building is attached to the hospital, but the entrance to this building is from the lower level. This is the main waiting room, and it houses our physicians from Dr. V.J. Chowdhury, Dr. A. Chowdhury, Dr. Polk, Dr. Howard, Dr. Khan. The folks that operate out of the Rural Health Clinic are all housed in this one building.
After our interior tour was complete, Neil allowed me to get a special view of the property by heading up to the roof. And what I saw is what some would call serious central air, and much more. The workings of the facility are amazing. We also looked out over the edge to get a great view of the surrounding area. Off the back of the hospital was another spectacular view. You could see for miles. The roof offered a great look at the helicopter landing pad, where patients brought in by medevac will land. We hope you have enjoyed our tour. A special thanks to the hospital along with Valley Health, and especially Neil Mclaughlin for making it possible. The facility is an impressive asset to our area and something to be proud of. I'm Greg Larry for HampshireReview.com.